Yo, it's your boy Woody. I'm back with another video. Woo! Let me stop playing. But today we're watching scary videos, and y'all watch it with me, man. Right now it's 12:19, so we're gonna G this thing out. You know, I ain't scared of nothing. You know, I'm a grown man. You feel me? My do-rag on. You know, I got out the shower. I just threw a little shirt on. You know, it's my night fit. I ain't tripping. But this video is about a girl who met a guy on Instagram that squeezed her to death. So let's see what this video is about. I don't know. I'm finna see though.
This happened when I was at college studying acting. I exercised regularly, doing yoga, tennis, and most of all, running.
She know how to
My
flex
favorite
them
places
muscles.
to run were on the beach and in the woods, as I loved nature and being
Should have looked like Tomb Raider.
All my friends had
Tomb Raider
boyfriends,
bad.
and I was single at the time, so I felt a little lonely. One day, after I logged onto Instagram and saw that someone had sent me a message, I checked out his profile. His name was Mason.
All females.
According to his bio, he was a football player at a college near mine. His photos consisted of him playing football, hanging with his friends, and he had a muscular build, but also a little bit chubby.
What? Where
Eventually,
the muscles
I decided
at?
to accept his request, but I
Man,
just
we big
ignored
though.
lots of DMs from him and went about my day. Later at lunch, my friends pushed me to start a conversation with Mason, and I did. And turns out we got along with each other well. We talked about fitness, movies, books, and college, a lot of common things. I told him about running in the woods and on the beach, and he told me I was cute and had a good body. He had also asked me if we could meet sometime.
Hey Mason, you on the right
He seemed
track,
nice, but I was unsure.
Mason trying to get
A
him
couple
between
of
them
days later,
pants.
I went out for a run around 6 in the morning. Although it was an early morning, outside it was really hot, so I wore a sports crop top and shorts. I was confident with my body anyway. As I went outside, I noticed there was a
You stop
black
playing
car
with y'all,
parked
ain't no perfect.
outside. I looked closer and could see someone looking at me. And when I left the woods at the same place where I
He was
went
like-
in, I noticed the same black car was parked nearby.
Woo, that's creepy. It's giving me some chill, some
I
goosebumps.
started running back to my dormitory. As I looked back, I noticed the car wasn't following me. I calmed down a little bit and thought maybe that wasn't the same car. When I went back to my dorm, the black car wasn't there, and I felt safe.
Yo, he know where you
I
live
had a
at.
shower, changed, and got ready for the
That's
first
Mason.
I checked Instagram and saw that Mason had messaged me. He told me he wanted to wrestle me. I thought nothing of it and just texted back, "Sounds fun," with a winky face. As I was
mean, he
just
trying
about
to-
to leave my dorm for the first
Can't
lesson,
curse.
he messaged me
I don't know
again,
what kids is watching.
asking to meet me at his dorm at his college, and that he wanted to meet me because he loved me.
Loved you
I felt
already?
bad as I wasn't interested in a relationship. I sent him a message back telling him that I wasn't interested in it and just wanted to stay friends.
No,
Throughout
you
the
can't be
rest of the
putting
day,
you can't be
Mason didn't
putting
message
guys
me
in
back.
friend zones, yo.
I started
They
to
take
feel
that stuff
bad,
real
but
different.
I
I'm
thought
telling
I'd
you,
wait a
like
couple
for
of
real.
days to message him back to ask if he was okay.
Some people, some of them, not all of them though.
The next morning, I went for my daily run. I
Some of them
put
start
on my crop
stalking
top
you.
and shorts and went outside. The black car wasn't around at my dorm, and neither was it outside the woods, so I felt safe. I ran through the woods. It was hot, and I had already run quite a bit. I ran along this trail,
Oh, why
and
shorty
no one was
run like
around me.
that?
That was until a figure jumped out from behind a tree, a meter in front of me, shouting, "Surprise!"
Oh,
It was Mason. I asked him what he was doing and how he found me. He said that he
yeah,
became
he a football
impatient
player and he
and
want
just
to wrestle.
wanted
You
to
better
meet me.
run.
He had parked his car nearby, so we could go on a date, he said.
Yo,
I was sure it was the same black car as before.
she just told you that
and
she
was
didn't want to date you. That
surprised
y'all
and
wanted.
pretty
She just wanted to be
nervous.
friends.
I told him it was a little weird to just surprise me like this, but he ignored me and walked up close to me. He told me I was so pretty, and he touched my cheek. I felt uncomfortable and told him, "Sorry, Mason. You're a nice guy, but I'm not interested in a relationship." I tried to push him away, telling him to leave me alone. And that's when he wrapped his arms around my waist and started squeezing me. He was very strong, and it was so tight, it hurt a lot.
That's what she said.
I told him to get off of me and tried to push him off again.
That's a big dude.
He was so much stronger than me.
It's like the Big Show versus...
He squeezed much tighter. I was in pain and couldn't breathe. I couldn't even shout for help. Mason started trying to kiss and even lick me as he was crushing me. I kept on struggling. Eventually, I felt myself passing out as I was dizzy and started to black out.
Oh, she blacked out.
In desperation, I bit down on Mason's nose and scratched at his eyes. He said, "Let go of me, bitch," and pushed me down as he held his face. As I got my breath back, I got up and started sprinting out of the woods.
Yo.
Finally, I got to college and told my friends what happened, and then explained it to the police. I wanted to press charges and a restraining order on him. They told me they'll investigate it as soon as possible. I blocked Mason on Instagram as well as Twitter and Facebook. He didn't follow me on either, but I blocked him just in case. The next time I heard about Mason was after his trial. It turns out that he was kicked out of his college for assaulting another girl a month before.
Dang.
The police also found out he had planned on kidnapping me as he had a notebook about me and what he wanted to do with me and other women, which includes some of the vilest things. How he wanted to kill women in several different ways and violate the bodies afterward. He even wrote at length about how he wanted to squeeze a woman to death with his arms. I threw up when I found out. Though it may sound unlikely, it is possible to murder someone by squeezing them hard and long enough, preventing them from breathing and causing asphyxiation. Considering how strong he was and how small I am, I'm certain he could have killed me. As far as I know, he's still in prison or in a mental institution.
Yeah, go hug them boys. Hug all them boys.
After what happened, I started training in martial arts and started lifting weights. Man. I've never spoken to people I don't know on social media, and I never went into the woods alone again.
She can't even get it with the bar her neck like that.
Sometimes I still think about what happened to me and how it could have ended differently. I do not doubt that Mason could have squeezed me to death. What I want to know is what he would have done with me afterwards.
Okay. So. Oh yeah, and these are like actual true stories and stuff. Like they tell people that edit these videos, they tell them the story and they just, animate it and all that stuff. I mean, I don't know if it's really true or not. People could be lying, you know what I'm saying? But let's look at another one. I know y'all want to watch another one, so let's watch another one. Cause these getting kind of good. No cap. No cap. No rep cap. Let's watch this video. This next video is called True Horror Incident in My Backyard. So we're finna watch this. What happened in y'all backyard?
This happened about 5 years ago.
I'm about to find out.
I was 11 years old and it was pretty early in the morning. I was in the backyard playing basketball with my younger brother before I headed to school. We had a basketball hoop in our backyard. Our backyard was located next to an alley, and our gate was pretty short, so anyone who walked through that alley could see right into our backyard. Okay. After playing for a bit, we noticed that two strange men in the alley were checking out our neighbor's backyard. I didn't feel safe around them, so I led my brother back to the house.
His teeth yellow than a mug.
We were going to ignore them, but after eyeing them a little longer, my suspicion about them turned out to be right. Watching them from the window, I saw one of them hop right over our tiny gate.
Yo, he high as hell.
In our backyard. Then we rushed to go tell our mom. My mom went straight outside to see two strangers standing in our backyard.
That's creepy, bro.
She yelled at them angrily and told them to go away. She called 911. But they ignored her and didn't leave. One of the men just stared at us. All of a sudden, he went into the shed we had in the backyard and pulled out a lawnmower that was inside.
What?
At first, we were all confused and we thought they might be trying to steal it. Then my sister started to record.
If he turned that lawnmower on and start cutting the grass, I am dying.
But it didn't work. My mom called 911, and the men weren't saying anything to
Turn the
us.
lawnmower on and start cutting
But
the
one of them
grass.
seemed to have changed his mind and was trying to convince the other man that they should just leave. Then the man who pulled the lawnmower out of the shed
Turn it on.
turned the lawnmower off. We were totally confused at that moment.
He just wanted to cut your grass.
Just comes into our backyard and completely ignores
All
everything
he
we say
wanted
to
to
him.
do was just cut the grass.
Why would he go into our shed, pull out a lawnmower, and turn it on? I mean, it doesn't make
Come on,
any
start
sense.
cutting it.
However, his next move made even less sense and was even more insane. He flipped the lawnmower upside down and just stood there looking at it.
What?
A few seconds later, our confusion soon turned to horror after watching what happened next. He dived headfirst into the spinning blade of the lawnmower, which cut his neck wide open and ended his life. All this happened in the blink of an eye. My mom screamed at the top of her lungs, which frightened the 911 operator. I couldn't believe what I just saw. I was only 11 years old at the time, but it must have been even harder for my younger siblings to watch that happen. A few minutes later, the ambulance and the cops arrived in the backyard. The police came by to ask a few questions, but the video my sister took had the whole incident on video. So the cops knew the story was legit.
I want to see him really put his
I
head
couldn't
inside
help
there
but feel
first.
bad for the other man that was with him. When the incident happened, he screamed too, started crying, and begged us to call for help. But it was already too late.
Your
I
boyfriend's
didn't go
on,
to school
man.
that day because I was in shock. After that, I couldn't sleep at all. I had nightmares for a while. I wished we'd never saw that and wondered what happened to that man to make him want to end his life. I also couldn't stop thinking about our lawnmower. It was old and worn out.
Yo, bro really
He needed
turned
to
the
pull
lawnmower
cord
on
multiple times
and put his
with
hand
some
in
luck,
it.
it might turn on.
What is wrong
But he
with
pulled
people?
that thing once and it started right up. Everything was odd that day.
Oh, he turned into an evil spirit. Oh, nah. Nah. That's crazy, bro. No. 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 Yo, bro, that is crazy. Alright, so we're finna watch our last video. So I'm finna see what can I pull up on here. Alright, what I wanna watch? Alright, this next video is called A Mystery Man Standing Outside and Trying to Enter My House. Yo. This finna be interesting. Interesting. Forget about it.
My name is Pascal. I'm 22 years old.
Pascal
but this
Siakam,
event
hey.
happened 3 years
Shout out
ago
to
when I was
Pascal
19.
Siakam. Toronto
It happened in
basketball
the middle
player.
of the night when my parents
African
were
guy
away
with
for
the
an important
big
company
forehead.
meeting. The company was kind of far away from where we lived, so I stayed home by myself while they were
Gotham
gone.
City.
One time, while I was at home alone, I looked out the window randomly and froze. There was a tall man, almost dressed entirely in black.
What would y'all do if y'all see the guy standing outside with that knife, bro? What would
This
you
guy
do?
was
You go
standing
fight him or
right
you call the
outside
police?
the door, looking at me.
Don't lie.
He wasn't laughing at all.
I know all y'all.
And his head was twitching continuously. Sir, please get off our property.
He smell-
Otherwise, I'll call the police.
He smell a
I
rat.
opened the window
He
and told
tried
him.
to kill it with the knife.
Then the man replied, "Oh, you can do that if you want, as long as you don't look away." Because of this strange attitude, I felt anxious. So I grabbed my cell phone and called the police. But when I looked out the window again, he was gone. At that very moment, I heard footsteps coming from downstairs. I suddenly remembered that I forgot to lock my garden door, so it was still open. I thought I was gonna die at first, but then I pulled myself together.
He had two
I got my
bats. Not
bat
one,
and
but
looked
two.
down the stairs, slowly, trying not to make a sound. There he was.
He in your house?
Just staring at me. He didn't move, but said, "I told you not to look away." A few moments later, we heard sirens. The man still did not move. But then he suddenly changed his mind. And
Oh, I'm
walked over
getting
to
the
me.
chill bumps, bruh.
I tried to swing my bat towards him, but I was so scared. I couldn't do anything except scream. The police broke down the door.
Look how he
One
kicked in
policeman
through the
tried
door.
to arrest him, and the other one tried to take the knife away from him, but the man resisted. He was strong. Even though he was outnumbered, they couldn't stop him.
Dude.
They
Shoot
tried to
him.
shoot him in the foot, but he didn't care. Furthermore, he attacked
Bro.
the two policemen, and they tumbled down to the ground.
Are
I ran
you
to one of
kidding
the
me right
rooms
now?
and slammed the door shut, but he kicked in the door. When the door opened, I
I ain't
see
even
his
about to say
face,
nothing. You already know I'm
and
about
I
to
will
say.
never ever forget that moment.
Police officers is not.
However, at that very moment, the police caught up to him and shot his foot. The guy started screaming in pain. Shortly after that,
Shot
he
his
managed
foot?
to jump outside of a window and disappeared. The police
What?
chased after him.
Did he get
but
shot in the
unfortunately,
foot?
They failed to arrest him. I never saw that guy again.
Oh my
I'm glad
goodness.
that I survived that incident, but I also feel nervous that he'll come to my house again. From that day on, I always made sure I
What?
locked all the doors and windows.
Bruh. Man, that is it for today's videos, man. I didn't seen enough. I seen enough, man. Honestly. I seen enough. I don't even... Shot him in the foot? What? Why you would shoot... That is it for today's video, man. So, y'all like, share, and comment, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think about these reaction videos, and should I do more, you know? Give me feedback, man, for real. So, well, all y'all have a good day. Watch your surroundings, man, because this video got me the chill bumps, for real. But hey, I'll see y'all later, man, for real. Peace out.